Okay, we have a press release from a few days back. Quite interesting from Novo Holdings. This is a company that, for us personally, we've been following for at least 3, 4 years, given various investments in Southeast Asia. Um, in full disclosure, which we'll explain in a second, it seems that Novo Holdings is in fact uh, a holding and investment company that is responsible for managing the assets and the wealth of the Novo Nordisk Foundation, one of the world's largest philanthropic enterprise foundations. So I actually hold stock in Novo Nordisk um, because it's, I think, one of the two biggest stocks in Denmark. But that's just a minor detail. So let's jump into this press release and just have at it because there's some background on Novo Holdings when it comes to some interesting investments in tech. And the press release is as follows. It says Novo Holdings invests in Indian AgriTech firm AgNext Technologies. So Copenhagen-based life sciences investor Novo Holdings has invested an undisclosed sum in Indian agritech player AgNext Technologies Private Limited to support the latter's growth and international expansion. The deal marks Novo Holdings' first Asia investment in the planetary health sector that aims to drive the green transition. The latest funding is expected to support AgNext's efforts to further the development of technologies for food quality assessments and enable the building of a team to scale product sales internationally and into new segments. Quote, we at AgNext have been focused on digitizing food chains, enabling greater transparency and profitability for stakeholders. We are delighted to welcome Novo Holdings as an investor. Their global outlook and deep sector expertise will be valuable in supporting our mission of consolidating and integrating the best technologies for building the next generation in global food chains, end quote, said AgNext Technologies founder and CEO Taranjeet Singh Bhamra. AgNext Technologies was founded in 2016 and has operations in India and Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. According to the release, the company has built scalable models that provide fair pricing in food chains, usage of unadulterated crop inputs, quality assessed procurement for businesses, and consumption of safe, unadulterated food across food chains, notably in grains, pulses, oilseeds, spices, and herbs. Uh, Quote, Asia offers compelling opportunities for Novo Holdings to scale up its investments in infrastructure within bio, industrials, and planetary health. By investing in these areas, we aim to support our companies in their growth and ambitions to make an impact on people and the planet, end quote, said Deepa Hingorani, partner Planetary Health Investments, Novo Holdings Asia. And the final sentence of this article is Novo Holdings is a holding and investment company that is responsible for managing the assets and the wealth of Novo Nordisk Foundation. As of the end of year 2023, Novo Holdings had a total assets of European Union euros, 149 billion European Union euros. Okay, so going back to my company's, our company's database, stretching back to 2021, August of 2021, there was an app, a telehealth company called Doctor Anywhere, which was offering both digital and offline platforms to empower those users to take charge of their health. And they were uh, in receipt of 58.7 million US dollars from Novo Holdings, among others. And then, in addition, back in 2022, seems January 2022, Novo Holdings announced that they had invested in Sound BioVentures Fund. And then in July of 2022, they also invested in BioPhero, a Danish startup producing pheromone-based biocontrols for the crop growing industry. So it is a private, non-listed company. They do focus on life sciences. Um, this is a company that has made some very interesting investments over the years, whether it's more on the tech side, which was something that we were focused on during the pandemic, and now various other activities taking place as different industries emerge. So AgNext has 26,000 followers on LinkedIn, which is quite, a very elite air to be such a big company. It's almost since 2016, so it's been around for a while. It is an undisclosed amount of funding, but Nova Holdings continues to invest very interesting companies that are well advanced. So it's not even, in my opinion, a venture capital play. It's very much, for me, a private equity play because these are probably a large piece of the pie, and it's a company that is going to, it's already proven itself over many, many years. So they must have really impressive numbers. So it's much more of a strategic investment. And in former videos, I've stressed over and over the corporate venture capital play. This is what our company really likes to focus on, which is Southeast Asian listed companies more than anything. So this is not technically a listed company, Novo Holdings, because they're managing the money of the foundation of Novo Nordisk, but nonetheless, the interests are aligned. Um, so wanted to make a video on this and just sort of share this information and provide our perspective on it, how we've been following Novo Holdings for many years. And having said that, given the background of their investments, it seems with Novo Holdings and AgNext, this is hopefully going to be a win-win for both sides. So they can both sort of throw their weight around and continue to tap into synergies and build market share and expand, as the press release notes. So congratulations to everybody all around. And you never know, there might be an IPO in the near future, but let's see. For AgNext, congratulations to all, and it was an interesting read.